darling. Do you want to know what I think?
I don't need $1 million. I just want a wife, some kids, and a few less problems. Get them all into college. Maybe we could travel the world to see stars and comets. Think I want to meet your mama. I don't have a 9 to 5, but I'ma find some commas. I don't need $1 million. I just want a wife, some kids, and a few less problems. I'm just trying to wake up, feel some peace in the morning. Drink a little coffee till the daylight pours in. Kiss you on the forehead, then I'm headed out the door. Cause I just wanna give you the world. I know it's everything you deserve, and I swear things would be the same if nobody knew my name. They won't put me in the game. I'm critically unacclaimed. Cause
good morning, you guys. So today we are finally headed to meet our good friends. We're gonna spend the day at the beach. I'm gonna make an epic tropical green smoothie per usual. Green smoothie, waffles, and fruit is like kind of my trifecta, my like absolute ideal breakfast.
What are we doing today?
Going to the beach.
To see our friend River?
Yeah.
Hi, sweet pea.
So sometimes I'm a little bit self-conscious because our green smoothie has like a ridiculous number of ingredients. That being said, I was listening to a Rich Roll podcast with my favorite guest, Robin Arzon. She was saying how her green smoothie has like 25 ingredients, and then I didn't feel so bad anymore. So we only have a few minutes left and I'm wasting time, so I'm gonna see how quick I can blend up this green smoothie. Since we're meeting friends, we packed a little bit extra of everything, and because everything was just too good to not pack. So we've got all of our fresh berries and stone fruit and peaches and nectarines, a bunch of little waffles, pitted dates, the best organic cotton candy grapes, and these dark ones are called jelly berries. You guys have got to try them. They're so good. I always freeze them, and they make for the perfect beach treat. Fizzy water, put some liquid light in my water bottle to keep me hydrated, a ton of watermelon, carrots and hummus, some leftover pasta Alfredo for the kiddos, and our favorite crackers. So I thought I'd sit down with you guys and share a little bit of a life update since we've now been living in Florida for about 2 months. This life update is going to be specific to all things water, hydration, and moisturizer. So basically, how you can stay hydrated from the outside in and from the inside out. Number one, because Dusty and I are super passionate about water. Number two, we have recently changed our drinking water, and I want to be able to share my most recent updated self-care practices. So I'm going to be touching on those 3 areas. The water that we bathe in and or swim in, also the moisturizer and products we put onto our skin and why those can be so important either for helping us or hindering us, and number 3, the water we put into our bodies, aka the water we drink. So you guys have already seen me slathering on the OSEA at the beginning of this video, beginning, middle, and end of many videos on this channel, because I'm a firm believer in skincare, especially now being in my mid-30s. I'm not afraid of my age, but I do want to age gracefully. I don't want to use the word anti-aging. I don't think we should combat our natural process of aging. I think instead we should focus on aging gracefully. So I've always been a dry person. Like, some people are really oily, really like clammy and wet palms. That's kind of like Dusty. Like, he's so like moist. Me, on the other hand, I've always been dry. So for me, hydration has always been huge, not just internally, but externally, which is why I love OSEA Malibu. The oil is amazing. I actually tend to use it either after the beach or the pool when my skin gets really dry. Check out the Undaria Algae Body Oil, some of my other favorites, the Body Butter, the Hyaluronic Sea Serum, the Ocean Eyes Serum. There are so many amazing cruelty-free, plant-based seaweed skincare products to check out. Again, you guys can check everything out linked below in the description. There's a discount code waiting down there for you as well. I went through a phase where I tried to be extra clean about things, so I eliminated all of my skincare products and figured I might as well just focus on eating the healthy foods, right? Until I came to realize that the way things are absorbed into our bodies is different, whether they're taken internally versus applied topically. So when you're eating healthy foods, yes, that's going to nourish you from the inside out, but the primary way that the foods you eat are going to nourish you is at a cellular level and at an organ level. So the food you're eating is going to nourish and help your internal organs and your internals operate effectively. Whereas when you're putting things directly onto your skin, it's going to prioritize those skin cells. So yes, the food's helping, but it's almost kind of secondary. So you do want to couple it with proper skincare because your skin is your largest organ. And I can definitely say that since using OSEA Malibu, I don't have flaky skin anymore. I've noticed a reduction in a lot of like sunspots and freckles and hyperpigmentation, fine lines, I think I already mentioned, but I smile with my eyes and I've noticed a lot of improvement of plumpness in that area, as well as a major reduction in acne. So that's been huge. So if you want to check your household items like personal care and cleaning products, I highly recommend checking out the Think Dirty app. A lot of common products are on there. It's a great way to find out what's in your products and how they rank, if they're safe or unsafe. But even better than that, just choose a clean skincare brand that you don't have to worry about inspecting. So that's why I love OSEA. They take the guesswork out of it. Let's just really quick touch on the water that we shower or bathe in or swim in. We now live by the sea. We have been going to the ocean 1 to 2 times a week, which doesn't feel like enough. But we are super busy working most days. Honestly, some days I feel like I don't even get outside as much as I should. But when we go to the water, I love it because ocean is rich in minerals. Now, the one thing about the ocean or natural bodies of water in general is that a lot of them are polluted today. But thankfully here in South Florida, the ocean water is crystal clear blue and most days are completely safe to swim in, and it is so rejuvenating. It's so amazing. So the sea salt, the ocean water, is rich in magnesium and other minerals that do in fact get absorbed through your skin and get into your system. Another thing that I think about is on our Costa Rica retreats, we would visit a lot of waterfalls that would have these pools of water that we could swim in. And again, you're getting a lot of nature's elements that get naturally absorbed into your body. And this isn't just, about your cellular health or your physical health. This is about mind, body, and spiritual healing as well. It's so invigorating, not just the minerals, but this water is living, it's structured because it's tumbling over rocks and pebbles and stones and silt, and all of this can really bring a lot of life force into your body. So if there's any way you can get near a clean body of water, whether it be a lake or a waterfall or a stream or the ocean, it can do your body wonders. Another thing you can do if you can't get near a body of water is to simply take a nice bath. Talk about self-care. I used to love doing my magnesium bath salt soaks. If you do have a bathtub, I highly recommend it because it's a muscle relaxant. So not only will it help post-workout with relaxing any stressed or tensioned muscles, any muscles under tension. It can also be really beneficial for relaxing your bowels. It can help you go to the bathroom. It helps you sleep. It relaxes your body. It puts you in a relaxed state so you can sleep more soundly, and I can vouch for this. So try a magnesium salt bath. It is one of my favorite forms of self-care. Pop me some comments below and let me know if you have any valid resources for this, but I have heard that you actually absorb more from your daily shower than you do from the water that you drink. That leads me into the next portion of our water and hydration talk. So our water that we drink, what you put into your body, how you stay hydrated that way, not just the water that surrounds you that you can bathe in or swim in, but the water that you actually drink. So Dusty and I have talked about our water journey quite a bit on this channel, and things have changed a little bit again for the better. We finally feel like we're at a good place where we're super excited about the water we drink. Our drinking water journey has been much like our plant-based journey in that it didn't happen overnight. We made slow and steady upgrades over time, starting with drinking bottled water, which then you come to find out that actually bottled water, especially in plastics, is not great for your health, especially if that plastic water has been exposed to extreme temperatures like high heat from sitting in your car. The chemicals from those plastics can leach, so I don't recommend water bottles, buying bottled water. Plus, those just end up going to a landfill. Even if they get recycled, it's just added bulk that you don't need to be purchasing. So then Dusty and I went to just a pitcher filter, like your typical Brita filter. Honestly, those filters are not doing very much at all, and you're probably just wasting your money. So I don't recommend a Brita pitcher or the filter from your refrigerator. They just aren't reliable enough. They're not filtering enough. The reason we want to be filtering is that city water is full of a lot of contaminants. So heavy metals, toxic chemicals and byproducts and waste from things like farm runoff. So there's a lot of stuff in the water we don't want to be exposed to. The two that are at the top of my mind are fluoride and chlorine. So yes, those two things do serve beneficial purposes. Fluoride can be beneficial for preventing cavities, but it can also be a neurotoxin. It can cause a lot of issues that you just don't want to deal with, especially with small children. And then chlorine, same thing. While it can disinfect a swimming pool, it can also cause a lot of gut issues and other problems for your body internally. So we want to be filtering those things out, but you have to get quality filtration. So then Dusty and I started looking at, okay, we can filter our water with the best of the best of the best, which is reverse osmosis. So then we moved to a countertop reverse osmosis system from AquaTrue. I will link it below. With reverse osmosis water, once you've purified, you have to do a couple of things. Number one, you'll want to remineralize your water. Number two, you'll want to structure your water. So this will help alkalize it, energize it, make it the most similar to living water, aka running water, like I mentioned earlier, that's trickling or running or flowing or splashing over rocks and pebbles and stones. It becomes aerated, there's bubbles, there's life force. A lot of time you think this circular spiral motion. This actually structures your water. There is a carafe that you can purchase that we also are affiliated with and highly recommend. It's called the Mayu Swirl. So this actually structures your water. And you can also purchase droppers for mineralizing or remineralizing your water. The reason you want to do this stuff to your water is so that it's not going straight through you, because that's what can end up happening is you'll find that you're drinking and drinking and drinking and you just feel like you can't stop peeing and peeing and peeing. Well, if you're drinking water that's been remineralized and structured and it's clean, then your body's cells are going to be better able to take up that hydration, utilize the minerals within it, so your cells are plump and hydrated and full and able to better accomplish the tasks at hand to keep your body super healthy and thriving and to heal any issues that need healing. So after the countertop reverse osmosis, we recently moved to an under sink reverse osmosis. This is also through AquaTrue, and on top of that, we have a Kangen machine. This is actually where structuring comes into play and hydrolyzing the water, which essentially adds air bubbles into it, like I was saying earlier. So this is going to give it a lot of alkalinity, and the point isn't to be alkaline, right? Because we're on this pH scale here. You can be super acidic or super alkaline, but the reason we want alkaline water is to bring us back to that neutral where we want to be, because we're bombarded by acidity. So if you can drink alkaline, structured, balanced pH water, it can do wonders for your health. So again, if this seems crazy and over your head, the number one starting point I would say is to start with a countertop reverse osmosis system. It's affordable, it gets you familiar with it. You can learn how to use the dropper and remineralize, and you can get the Mayu swirl. That would be the perfect combination to both filter, remineralize, and structure it with the Mayu. That would be ideal, but at least get the reverse osmosis so you can filter out the junk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, getting a glimpse into some of the fun we had. Be sure you check out everything linked below in the description for you, and make sure you stay hydrated. What you put on your skin matters. The water you drink matters. The water you bathe and swim in matters. So hopefully this gets the wheels turning for you guys. You can share in the comments below any more tips, tricks, tools, resources you have. And until next time, eat, move, rest your best. Bye, guys.
There are 3 things we all do every day, and we could all be doing them better. Eat, move, and rest.
We're Dusty, Erin, Max, Olivia, and Bo, and we're the Stanzics.
We aspire to live a plant-centric, faith-forward, healthy lifestyle and welcome all of the adventures that accompany it. Join us every week as we blend, chop, juice, run, lift, ride, and master our minds in between on the ultimate quest to find better balance, deeper connection, and true happiness within.